Well, police are still swarming a DeKalb County jewelry store as part of a multi-state investigation. It involves a scheme targeting seniors. Atlanta News First, Bridget Spencer is live from Milani Jewelers. That's in Decatur. And Bridget, this whole thing actually started in Texas.
Right, Tracy. So this investigation stretched across multiple states, from Georgia to Florida, even all the way to Texas. And I want to show you right now, this is still an ongoing investigation here in Decatur. DeKalb police have been coming in and out with boxes, clearing out the store in this multi-state investigation. It's an alleged scheme that stretches from Georgia to Florida to Texas. DeKalb County, Texas Sheriff's Office says this Decatur store, Milani Jewelers, was involved in laundering and the melting of gold. This is something called the gold bar scam. Police say victims, often seniors, are targeted and contacted by people impersonating law enforcement and pressured to give up money or to buy gold. Allegedly, that gold was then handled inside businesses such as Milani Jewelers. Search warrants are being executed at Milani in Richardson, Texas, here in Decatur, and at the Orlando Gold Refinery in Florida. There have already been multiple arrests. Police agencies in DeKalb County are coordinating to help the DeKalb County Sheriff's Office. And as you can see, police are still out here. Multiple agencies are working together on this. And at this point, with this still cordoned off, there's no telling how long police will be out here investigating. So certainly something to keep in mind. We did also get in touch with Milani Jewelers here in Decatur, and they declined to comment on this story. We're live in DeKalb County. Bridget Spencer, Atlanta News First.